Big announcement today, Boris not running for Prime Minister. Did you see that coming?
No, I mean, because, as I say, he took me out for that meal. All he talked about was how to become Prime Minister. I think from the moment he was a teenager, he's been, I want to be Prime Minister, I want that status, that position. And it's, I think, the fact he knows he's going to be defeated. And so he stepped back. It must be, I mean, I should imagine having a really sad evening tonight.
Do you think
his wife will have to put him on suicide watch?
Do you think to be continued? I mean,
he might come. I mean, he'll clearly be given a job in the government, whether it's Theresa May or Gove. But and he might come back and have another shot at when they stand down or they lose the election. But he's very. I would like to have a chat with him tonight, because I expect he'd be more open and honest about what he really feels than he's ever been before with
maybe
me.
You can take him to your Turkish local. And you can have a real chat. You know, with Boris, it's probably a good time to jump into Brexit. You know, when you try to take a bird's eye view of everything that's happened in the last 7 days and even the last 6 months, and maybe that relates to the last 30 years, and you see Boris and kind of his agenda, did he overplay his hand? Did he go a little bit too far on that power play to make that move as Prime Minister? And then your thoughts in general on the Brexit vote.
I think, I don't have the slightest doubt that Boris is in favour of staying in. He's not an idiot. He knows that it'll be damaging to the economy. But I think he thought putting himself at the front of the exit campaign would line up all the rank and file of the Tory party behind him, guarantee that when, I think his assumption was there'd be a narrow victory for staying in. Cameron go in a year or two, Boris would ease into his place. And that's, I think, why Gove has pushed him aside. Gove knows Boris won't really negotiate a good exit deal.
Because he doesn't like the details.
He doesn't like the detail, but also, Gove actually wants really out. He doesn't want to stay in the single market. He wants us to be a completely separate little nation. And I suspect, in his heart of hearts, he'd like us to be the 51st state of America.
To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to londonrealacademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media login and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at londonrealacademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there, and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.